That was kind of
a
rough
ending.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Video Chicken Live. It is February 13th, 2026. It's going to be a tough show. I'm not going to lie to you, so let's just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off and get started.
Yeah, are you ready to rock? Video Chicken Live.
So I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, happy Friday.
We are live
February 13th, 2026. Day before Valentine's Day. Glad I checked that box. Thank you, Evan Archer, here to remind me.
Oh.
He's supposed to be coming down. He's supposed to come down today.
Oh, is that your Valentine's present?
What's that? Evan Archer? No, that's a weird visual.
Try to get that out of my head.
How you doing today, Kristen?
I'm doing fine.
That's good. Thank you for being here. Jimmy,
Xander,
how you guys doing?
We're great. Pretty good.
And then Mackenzie's over there. How you doing today, Mackenzie?
I think you guys are echoey.
We're a little echoey.
A little echoey, huh?
I'm trying to listen to my computer.
Oh, we shouldn't be echoey. Let me know if that we sound good.
Yeah.
Super echoey. Sono says, what happened?
I had something clicked wrong.
Okay.
I gotta figure it out now.
We're gonna.
Oh, is it better?
Oh, is it better now?
Talking.
Check. 1, 2. I'm sorry.
2.
Wait, okay, but there's like a minute delay from when you guys talk to the computer, so I have to wait.
No, echo is fixed. So you probably had. There's a loop that you might have had turned on accident. I don't know. Jimmy's figuring it out. I appreciate it. So that's a little bit of a better intro. We're going to keep working on it. So, guys, I'm going to get right into it. Thank you for being here. Today is not going to be a fun show. Maybe it will be. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a tough show for me. And I'm dreading it, but it's something I have to get through. And honestly, this is why I love doing VCL, because this is going to be selfishly a lot for me. Where I come to you guys with the good, bad, and the ugly. And this week was bad and ugly.
Sad.
This past Monday, I got the call that no business owner ever wants to get. And no, it was not the IRS at the front door. Our friend Ethan, that a lot of you know, love. He's no longer with us. And that doesn't mean I fired him. He did not wake up the day after the Super Bowl party. And I haven't gone public. The echo's back. Yeah, this is going to drive. I got to get through this. And just what is on and off? What's going on? I don't need freaking tissues. I'm a guy. I'm sorry, guys, about the echo. I don't know what's going on. Do you want me to dive into it?
No, I got it.
Oh, you turned the echo off?
Yeah.
Well, you turned it on and off?
It was just the screen. I got it fixed.
Okay, good job, Jimmy. Anyways, guys, so I'm on my way into work, and I get a call from Chad, one of our other road crew guys, and I could just tell immediately something wasn't right. And he said that Ethan wasn't getting up, which is not like him. Ethan was always a morning person. But it is the day after the Super Bowl. They didn't go to sleep till about 4 in the morning. And Chad went in to wake him up, and Ethan was not waking up. We still don't know what happened. We do know it wasn't no foul play, no overdose, nothing like that. But right now, Ethan has already been cremated, sitting with his mom, who's lost both of her children.
Really?
That was not a fun phone call, but I knew I had to make it. And he's on his way back to New York right now. So I don't know what I want to do. I just knew I had to wait until this Friday to talk to you guys about it. I wanted to make sure we were all there for his mother, because I can't imagine what it's like losing a kid. And I can't thank you guys enough. Everyone stepped up, supported the parents when they came down. Never met his mother face to face. That was my first time meeting her at the airport when I went to pick her up. Yeah. But spent many times on the phone with Joyce, Ethan's mom, saying, please help me to help your boy. What are we going to do here? because I mean everyone knows Ethan was
A little bit of trouble,
he was a handful. He was I mean I've
but
been
a lot of talent.
yes we're gonna get
Well
there.
liked.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
A little bit of trouble.
No, Ethan, I mean, I've been managing since I was 20 years old. I used to tell Ethan, I was like, you are the most challenging employee I've ever had to manage, but never wanted someone on my side more than him. You know, him and we became family. I know I can speak for Evan and Mackenzie. Ethan and Nan butted heads a lot, but you just couldn't help love them. And for our customers that had Ethan there to put their coops together, we have customers that I probably don't know yet. Maybe they're watching now. They said, I only want Ethan to come out and put my coop together when they repeat customers. So Ethan, if you guys didn't know him, you may have seen him from time to time on camera. I was trying to get him to come in here and eat the 1,200, 1,300-day-old egg. Thank God we didn't do
Yeah,
that. We
I'm
would
glad
probably
we
would have
didn't.
thought that would have did him in. People just loved him. He was that guy. You know, you always hear this, but it's so true. The ones that die young. He was that guy that even though he could drive you nuts, you loved him. You couldn't help but love him. He would come to your house, you come to the job site, just full of life. Like beyond any, like I don't know how he could do it. And it's just, we're still in shock. I know I am. I haven't seen Evan yet. He's on his way down. And I just don't know what to do. So I wanted to, this is my first time really coming out and talking about it. And I don't know. There was talk before the show that, you know, I want to do some type of tribute show for Ethan. And then we talked about, do we just talk about him, talk about the moments we have, which we absolutely can. I know there's other things that we had planned this week for this week's show, but obviously when you get a call like this, everything changes. So I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. But I can tell you for the people that, you know, if you knew Ethan, maybe you're here watching, you are a customer, had him on your job site. You know what I mean. He was just, God, he was funny. Always had you laughing, would eat anything. Strong, so strong and smart. My favorite. That's my two favorite things to have in people. And just so young. And I believe he would always,
How old was he?
36.
He was 35.
35.
His birthday is next month. He's
Yep.
been 36.
Yep. He always loved to brag about he was born on Pi, March 14th. 35 years old. He always told me, because we would get on him. We're like, Ethan, you know, he was a heavy smoker. He loved the party. And he's like, I'm going to live this. I'm 67. I'm not going to eat bacon my whole life, and I'm going to live till I'm 67. And I believed him. I honestly, as much as we were all worried about something bad happening to him like this, I didn't think it would. Nothing. You never think this day comes. But it did. And we're still in shock.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about that. I know we got some pictures that I haven't been able to even look at pictures. I found one of his hats on our poker table this morning when I went up. God, we had such a good time on Super Bowl Sunday. But when he came over on Super Bowl Sunday, he came over early to take a shower, and he said, this should have been a clue. He goes, I don't feel right. But he was happy. He goes, I feel like I was drugged, right? And he was accusing Chad, like, did you drug me? And Chad's like, I would have charged you if I drugged you. You know, it's just, that should have been a clue, and we just didn't really think about it, but he was sweating more than normal. You know what I mean? And I tell you, but I've learned my lesson. We even took his blood pressure. Later that night, we're joking about his. Oh, that was him in Italy. God, he loved those cats. He loved to eat, but he would still share his food. I was so proud to have him in Italy. We were joking about his blood pressure, whatever. So I have that blood pressure monitor that's supposed to be here for the show, and we're up at my bar, and we put it on his arm, and then we did mine. My blood pressure was worse than his. And he goes, see, I'm healthier than you. And I'm like, man, he's gonna live forever. God, it's just it's not gonna be the same, nor should it be without him. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It's almost like I haven't been able to accept it yet. Oh, God. He loved it when we went to Italy. I remember him saying he's having the time of his life, and I wanted that so much for him. God, can you imagine? Yeah.
Who's that guy sitting behind you on the
He
plane
was
there?
funny. So that I remember. Oh, my gosh, do I remember this moment. We were on the airplane flying back from Florence, Italy. I'm laughing because you got Evan and Ethan, two massive human beings, and we're flying out of Florence, I think, up to Paris. And when we're sitting in Florence, I kid you not, the gentleman behind them stayed in the same dorm I did in Alfred State in New York State.
How did you figure that out?
We get talking, especially when you're
Oh.
traveling with Ethan. You're just gonna be talking to everyone, becoming friends with everyone. And I'll never forget that. He's like, "Yeah, I went to Alfred State," and I was like, "J1, B1." He goes, "No," and he was like, "A1, F1 or something." I don't know, whatever the buildings were. And God, yeah, everyone was laughing. They're like, "Those two are gonna sit next to each other," and they did. They did. They made the best of it. They were always hugging and touching and doing some weird things.
That's a great picture.
It really is. And I can tell you, I haven't. Yeah, and that's when we were in Italy again. And I think that was the night he said to me, he goes, I am having the time of my life.
I think you guys might be lagging a little bit.
The audio compared to the pictures,
No, you lost connection completely.
it's probably Ethan haunting this
That's what it
place.
is.
Yeah. This is a hell of a show. Things are not going right at all. Which, I'll be honest with you, I'm not surprised. It's been that kind of week. And so
Oh,
I
we're
think
back.
we're
on.
good now. I don't know what's going on. Did you check the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it was running good before, but
Ashlyn says, or I think it says Ashlyn. I loved every video he was in. Amazing personality and super entertaining when he would eat the most random stuff. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. You know what's strange too? I was saying, when we found out about this, we're just, going, what the hell? He stopped eating like he used to.
What?
I don't know if you ever had that experience where he couldn't eat enough. He would eat an ungodly amount of food and be like, I'm still hungry. I'm like, Ethan, how the hell you eat? So, like, he would max out his per diem and then go still blow another $100 on
We
food.
used to joke that he had Prater Willies and like insatiable hunger, like we needed to lock the cupboards.
I'd never heard of that.
That's what we used to joke about because he would have 6 rolls of sushi gone to my one.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we would go out for dinner.
Oh God, that boy could eat sushi. I think he spent 6 months out in California just doing a run of coops, and I think he had sushi almost every single day. He came back skinnier. I was like, yeah, you got worms. Oh my gosh. So guys, I'm sorry about losing connection, but I appreciate you being here. Again, if you're just joining us, horrible news this week. We lost Ethan Krebix Monday morning. He did not wake up from his sleep. And again, we're still in shock. Ethan worked here for, I don't know how many years now, maybe 6-7 years. And drove me nuts, but I never thought, honestly, I would ever be without him. Didn't want to be. He was just he was a workhorse and so freaking smart. And he knew it. That's why he'd drive people nuts. He would love to push your buttons because he knew, especially he was usually right, which made it even worse. But yeah, he used to sleep in that wheelbarrow. He loved that thing. So hopefully everything's going to be getting better here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So there was chatter before the show whether or not we should just stick to Ethan. We can get through these pictures, or we had other things to talk about. So I'm not sure what you guys have thoughts about doing that. I'm actually holding it together better than I thought I was going to.
I would like Kenzie. When did you meet Ethan?
Well, I think Ethan started in 2020, and he was not well received, and I also was not a big fan of Ethan at first. But he came into the shop like he always did. and I think he went right on the road, but we didn't become really good friends until like 2023. And I had just got here more than full time. And he was my coop camp neighbor. So we would either like go to the store and get stuff to make dinner every night, or we would go out to dinner every night. And he very quickly became one of my best friends. And I can't say that I remember the exact moment that we took that turn of where I decided not to like him, but I'm pretty certain it was the company Christmas party when we were still in New York. And I'm pretty sure I went and got a bottle of Jameson out of my truck at the time. And we decided that it was going to be more than just a Christmas party at that point.
Yeah, he got it. He loved his Jameson.
Yeah, he was my pickleback buddy. That's what we did.
Yeah, and again, he grows on you. He is that guy.
He is very likable.
Yeah, that you can't help but end up loving. And it's we have worried about him for years, and that's kind of the sad thing. Some of the people that do love you the most, a lot of times they're the ones that potentially are hurting the most inside, and they're just trying to make everyone else happy to cope with whatever they're dealing with. And I hope that I know without a doubt Ethan loved this job. He would tell us all the time how much he loved this job, and I loved hearing that from him, because I always said this will be what saves his life. This will be what he will continue to work for himself. And and it's like last week's show, I wanted to take moments where Ethan would go do the things no one else would do, and he would do it without question. To go all the way up to Ohio in a snowstorm, to go put in, foam inserts to help a customer out because she's getting snow in her coop. He did it without question. That's what Ethan did. He'll remind you he did it, but he'll do it. And he loved it. God.
He would do amazing things. Putting together a coop by himself.
Yeah, he would love to remind me that he could literally work like two people.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, you need to pay me like two people. And I'm like, hey, slow down, cowboy. But
didn't he do this Brian Shaw one all by himself besides the concrete? Or most of it?
I think he did. He ended up doing a lot of Craftsman coops, or all the coops by himself, and he preferred it that way. And I hated it at first, because I was like, are you nuts? Living on the road is already hard enough. And then when you're by yourself, for me, I hate it. It gets way too lonely. But Ethan wasn't lonely. He had no problem. He could go back to it. He could go back to Denver now, or he loved Sandpoint, Idaho, and certain parts of San Francisco. And they would remember him at the bars and just be like, like he made the best. He made the best of it. And, the other funny thing about Ethan is he always had his sayings. And I was just thinking so much about them. And I was like, I hope when he got to heaven, the first thing God did is put a paintbrush in his hand, because he hated painting. He despised it. And that's kind of what he's trying to say in this picture. Like, look at me, I'm painting. He hated it. He would do anything he could to not have to paint, but he would do it. That was the thing. And he would do a good job.
I'm not sure what he's painting. He's got most of it on him.
He was probably spraying. Like, I kind of remember this picture. Gosh. Yeah, and that's when we first got to Italy. And I don't think they meant this. We got there, it was a long flight, and we're in their room. And I'm like, boy, were you guys brothers? Like stepbrothers? You got all this room in front of your bed for activities. So, yeah, it's, oh, gosh. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It is going to be so hard. And I did have some friends I have not heard from in a while, Nicole being one of them. That meant a lot. She reached out, and I have not heard from her in a while. Heard from a lot of people that understood how much Ethan meant to all of us. And even the people that aren't here anymore.
Are we still live?
No. I just looked at my computer. You guys are just circling.
Oh no.
It's lagging, but we're still technically live.
What's going on? Let's fix this because that's just gonna piss me off. I mean, it's pissing me off now. So I apologize, guys. Are we streaming too high of a bit rate? Do we have something going on in the building we didn't shut down for our internet? Which Wi-Fi are we on? Poor Jimmy. He's like, God, one of these weeks. See, wasn't that easy, is it? Yeah, all the stuff I did that you guys don't know about, but this is how you got to learn. Speaking of that, I mean, I want to change courses, but
I think
sometimes
you're back.
It's just going in and out. It's probably something with the Wi-Fi or.
Yeah, are we streaming on the TV out in the lobby? And are we on the right Wi-Fi?
Yeah, we're on the right Wi-Fi.
The TV in the lobby is streaming.
All right, turn that off, please.
We need to switch to.
You sure? Because the Spectrum's usually the good one.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
If you change that, we might get booted.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with it.
So I apologize. I appreciate you guys being here, letting us know. I was gonna do. We haven't gone out public, but we need to for on behalf of Carolina Coops, letting everyone know. And I just wanted his mother to be able to do that first. And I know there's been a lot of people leaving messages for him on his Facebook page, and there's gonna be, I don't know how many customers actually know now or don't know, but there are gonna be some customers we need to call, let them know. Sonos has a question. Go ahead, Kristen. No. I see your diversion there. You can go ahead and read.
How did Ethan come to work at Carolina Coops? Did you recruit him or did he find you? How did that come about, Matt?
Oh, I remember. So this was right before COVID, and he showed up with hair down to his shoulders, wearing this purple shirt. God, he loved the color purple. He was obsessed with purple.
And that's in New York?
Yeah, we were in New York, and we put out a post because we needed to. I think it was 'cause Sean couldn't work. Something happened where Sean was not able to work. So I was like, oh crap. So we had to bring in Ethan, and Ethan, right from the beginning, like within the first 60 seconds, that man could negotiate, wheel and deal, and just he just squeeze, and he was good at it. So I wheeled and dealed with him, and we made a deal, and he came to work, and there were some bumps in the road, to say the least, in the beginning. But when you own a business, you do care so much about your employees, and I was so proud of Ethan because he was my God, when he first started, he was a handful. I'm like, this is never gonna work out, but there was all these great parts about him where. He was a good worker, and he understood the product. He understood how to solve problems.
He was great with customers.
The customers loved him. He hated being in the shop. Hated it. He wanted to have that cigarette like every 10 minutes, and I'm like, no, you got to wait till the buzzer. Oh, he hated it. But he stuck it through, you know what I mean? And then we finally figured out what was perfect for him, and that was him by himself, having the whole country as his cubicle. And the customers and that was the best part. That's my favorite part, is when the customers absolutely love him. Like when I showed up there to meet with Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man. And just Brian had nothing but the greatest things to say about Ethan. And because they also get to see how hard it is. A lot of people have no idea. It's not that easy putting these coops together, let alone by yourself. But Ethan was like, I remember when he did the first Craftsman coop, he goes, I want to see if I could do it. I'm like, I know you can do it. But in another 10 years, you're going to be crippled like me. And he would laugh at me. And I'm like, your time will come, buddy. You think you can keep working like this? I remember when I was in my 30s. And, oh, God, how he did it, especially as big as he was. But he did it. And the way he would do such a good job. Even the caulking and painting, as much as he hated it.
Did he ever talk about what his favorite part about being on the road was? What he liked the most about it? Or just about the job in general?
I don't know if he ever did specifically, but I would have to say he loved the freedom.
Yeah.
He was a wild child. And if there's one thing I've learned from running this business, having a mass production shop, having a custom shop, and having a road crew department, to live on the road, you got to have a couple screws loose. You really do. And it just, there are certain people that like a certain type of lifestyle that he just loved it. But I was always worried. I was like, oh my gosh, this is either going to consume him and beat him, or he's going to beat it and figure out how to use it to his advantage. And that's what he started to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were able to just make a win-win without getting into too many details. And that's what sucks about all this. He developed and grew so much, especially with his love for the company, his co-workers, his customers. Oh God, no. I'm still in shock. It is so hard to believe when we're starting a big custom coupe next week, and it's that I think is when it's going to hit us.
Yeah.
I saw his parents came down to empty out his car, and they popped the back of his hood, and I saw his tools. He always had his particular. He was a roofer by trade, so he loved roofing. He loved to be up there. And he loved his certain tin snips and his tool pouch, and there it was, right in the back of his car. And I kept telling myself, I said, this is going to hit hard when Evan and I get on the job site for the first time in all these years without him. Especially after hours. That was the best time. I hope we don't have any of those pictures or videos. God knows we got a bunch.
I took those out.
Okay, good.
Now Evan says
Oh.
yes because I wouldn't let him sit on a bucket. What does that mean?
He used to sit on a Lowe's bucket in the shop because he didn't feel like standing anymore.
Oh, okay.
That's why he hated working in the shop.
Okay.
Because Evan wouldn't let him sit on the bucket.
He would push it, and he would have an answer. He's like, I'm more productive sitting down. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. And we have cameras. And I called up Evan, 'cause Evan's the supervisor. I was like, handle this. And you had to be prepared because Ethan would push back. Just, oh my God, he would push
Some
it.
of us don't like to be told what to do.
I'm aware. But then he always said, okay. And then he never sat on a bucket again. When we would
That
have
you know of.
when we would have smoke, well, he would have a smoke break. Like I would let them have smoke breaks when we're on the job site. I don't know what it was. It drive me nuts. He would lay down on his back and just stare at the clouds, smoking a cigarette.
That doesn't sound bad to me.
But without a care in the world, I'm like, are you serious? And the way he slept like a starfish. He always like just all spread out. And I'm like, God, you don't have a care in the world. He loved Texas. I think I remember when he went down to, we have a customer down there who's usually here. I think he goes under Tall Texan or something like that. If I got him right, I might have him wrong. But he anywhere he went, he just absolutely had a good time. Always getting gifts from customers. He always loved to collect the casino chips. He would stop at all the casinos. He just did when he came back from New York City. Stopped at one I think in Maryland or something like that. Yeah. I didn't realize Evan was watching. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. He was supposed to be on his way down today, but we had to call in for reinforcements, and he's going to be riding down with Evan tomorrow to help us with this coupe coming up. And
Who's riding with Evan?
it's actually it'll be a new employee.
Oh, okay.
Just short term to help us because there's no filling this void. Like we'll get it done. We always get it done, but Ethan did a lot.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
Well, I don't think you're gonna find another Ethan.
And
He was Ethan the Incredible.
Yeah, Ethan
Yeah.
the Incredible. I mean, I wouldn't want to replace him. But he did a lot, and we knew it. And I just wish there was times I don't know if he knew it, but I just wonder if he really knew it. Yeah. So I like the questions. If you guys have questions, let me know.
How long will it be before we know what killed him?
I don't
Or
think we will.
Oh, okay.
He's already. I mean, he was.
Are they doing it? They didn't do an autopsy. Or?
No, they said they didn't need to.
Okay.
They did a toxicology, and they said he did not overdose, which we're not surprised by because that Sunday was not his a normal day that we would worry about something like that. He was his normal self,
Which is a little bit crazy.
Other
Entertaining.
Other than he kept saying, he goes, I feel different, but not in a bad way. Almost like he was drugged, but he was sweating more than normal, and that should have been a clue. But it didn't matter what you told him. He wouldn't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't think that anyone would think anything of that. Really, I mean,
His passport came in. That's his passport we're looking at for the people that aren't watching. We're an hour from leaving to go fly across to Italy, and we get his passport in the mail, and it says female. We're like, Ethan, what the hell are you doing? He goes, I don't know. I was like, well, when we get to the airport, if they ask any questions, guess what? You're identifying as a female, buddy, no matter what they say. And they just let him through. They did have a couple questions, but never turned into a big deal. But, yeah. So I don't think we'll ever know. It's so crazy that, I mean, he was cremated within 2 days. You know, maybe 3. I don't. This week has sucked. This week has just been like, it just didn't exist. You know, I was trying to. Even when I went and picked up his mom and dad at the airport, I'm missing turns, trying to come back to the shop. A drive I made 1,000,000 times. It's just so hard to wrap our mind around. And someone was saying, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he probably is haunting the building. I actually hope he does. You know, we think we have another ghost here anyways, Chuck. He can hang out with him. And he's messing with the Wi-Fi. And we'll know if he is, because about 5:30, that hallway where the bathrooms are going to stink to high heaven. Oh my gosh. So his childhood friend, Mike, who I never met until he came up Tuesday. But I talked to him the day of on the phone, and when he goes, I'm on my way, I'll never forget the relief I felt.
really.
I can't explain it. But Mike, again, I never met him, never talked to him before. We talked for about a couple hours this past Monday, and it helped me so much, because here I've never met Mike. Mike's never met me, but we both knew Ethan, and the things we were saying were like, oh yeah, we know the same person. Yeah, we know the same person. And his girlfriend Sam came up, and it was just such a treat to meet them and to have them help walk into his camper that he stayed in, that I couldn't do it until they were here and his mom was here. There's no way I could do it. And you know, he was sentimental, which doesn't surprise us. But yeah, he had that chip from Maryland. Loved to collect those casino chips. We still got to go through his truck. I think Sean cleaned out his trailer. He spray painted all his messages on the trailer. We'll have to keep that. I think we're going to retire a couple of the trailers. We'll have to keep those boards. I don't know if you can remember that, Evan. He drove those trailers into the ground. One of them is not even roadworthy anymore, so we swapped them out to another one. He comes back from that trip out west. The freaking door on the side of the trailer is already falling off. Like, what the hell does he do? What? He got a speeding ticket out in California. He was so mad. And the reason why he's mad is he usually gets out of all his getting pulled over, right? And what happens now if you get a speeding ticket and you're no longer around? How does that work? Does anybody know? Maybe Fish and Matt Ryan knows. It was out in California. And he knew he was going the speed limit of a regular vehicle. But when you're in California, if you ever remember this, when you're a truck and trailer, you can't be in the left lane. No. You can't be going over 55, period.
Oh.
And come on, everyone's going 80. And he got pulled over for that.
Oh, there's Eric. He still reached out and talked to me every now and then.
Yep. Yeah, Ethan was he was such a good dude. So yeah, if you are just joining us, I apologize, guys. I know it's a little glitchy today. We're just
blaming that on Ethan.
Yeah, we're blaming it on Ethan. He unfortunately did not wake up this past Monday morning, and we're not exactly sure what happened. But at this point, it doesn't matter. It's just been really hard on us here. You know, we worked together, but we became friends, like brothers. We loved him, especially him. I mean, we tried so hard, and we were making progress. So I guess I can't say we tried. We were doing it, and he was doing it. He established his credit.
Aww.
He was doing all the things. I was like, Ethan, you're not going to be able to work like this for all your life. Please listen to me. Start putting money away. We'll help you establish credit. And he was doing it. He hated it. Made him get life insurance. Never went to the doctors. Now I really wish he would have. I say life insurance, health insurance. He never got life insurance. I made him get health insurance. He still wouldn't use it. He didn't believe in doctors, and I can't say I do either. But
He didn't believe in deodorant either. I mean, that's just. And also, I don't think that YouTube started glitching until I text Mike and said, "Hey, I have Ethan's key to his Cadillac, and I'll probably move it to a safer place." So he's probably out here like, she's not touching my car. Just putting that out there.
what was funny is we were interviewing last night. We had an interview come in after hours, and I think was it Nan asked him this question, or maybe it was Mackenzie. I can't remember. One of the girls on my left asked this new guy they were interviewing what his favorite color was, and nobody ever said this until now. Second time, he goes purple. I'm like, what? Both Mackenzie and I looked at each other like, that was weird, because I don't know many men that like the color purple, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, Ethan was the only person I've ever met that likes the color purple. And then we had this guy.
That wasn't a little girl.
Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Yeah. So, what do you guys think?
I just wanted to say that you spent a lot of time with him. You just didn't work with him, but you saw him after hours. When he was in town, you saw him a lot. I mean, he was like family.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time. We partied a lot. I mentored a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, he needed it. He needed it, and he was just so hard headed and stubborn, which I just don't understand how people can be like
relate?
that. You know,
probably did,
but I think this is what's so hard is I really felt like we finally turned the corner. Like he was really starting to save his money, get a credit card, and we started talking about, you know, what's the plan going to be when you can't be on the road? Mm-hmm. Lifting walls that are 200-300 pounds like nothing. You know, that's just not good for you. Okay? And I think he just didn't want to accept that either. So he just loved being on that road. He couldn't wait for this custom coupe that's coming up, and that's the other part that is so hard.
Is that the Georgia one?
Yeah, the big one that we're doing in Georgia. He couldn't wait. We just kept talking about it. I actually included him in on some of the design meetings, and it's gonna suck. I think that's when it's gonna hit us the worst.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Evan. Evan's been gone this whole time, and it's going to hit him. It just does when you see his car, which, you know, he went out and bought the car because I told him, I said, go get a car. You need a car. You need some responsibility. You need to show you're a man, right? And he goes and gets the car that Evan wanted. That's Ethan. Went and got that Cadillac that.
Was it purple?
No. Oh. God, I bet you Ethan still had his purple toenails. Chase says, my dad passed in his sleep. My sister was able to look at his Apple Watch, and it recorded his heart attack. So that's interesting, because if I was to guess what happened is he was having a heart attack.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it.
I know my initials are MD, but I'm really not a medical doctor anyways. But I've talked to some other people, and they said he was already on the edge. Because of his feeling different. Mm-hmm. Like he never says that. He never said that before, but he was sweating way more than ever.
And if he was feeling drugged, he might have felt dizzy or something like that.
Yeah, that should have been so alarming. And we were just like, whatever, Ethan. And then the day just went, I mean, it was a Super Bowl Sunday, you know, and then, you know, I hope that the stun gun didn't trigger anything, but he was able, his pain tolerance was ungodly normal. He was taking a stun gun. Can you imagine? I don't know if you guys ever played with a stun gun. He's holding it to his stomach and like, you know, I'm like, that is not normal. Just, you know, showing off. Oof. Yeah, he did a cold plunge, and it was 32-degree water. Like it was ice cold. You know, we're out.
He was giving his heart a real workout there, wasn't he?
Exactly. Yeah. So I'd have to believe, but you know,
he didn't have an Apple Watch, did he?
No. Not that I know of. I don't know if he ever had a
I don't think they make Apple Watch wristbands big enough.
Yeah.
He had thick wrists.
Yeah, we got videos where he's always like, look, I can't touch my hands. He would always talk about he has a special muscle You know, we'd go out and shoot guns, and he couldn't hold it a certain way because he had this like looked like an eyeball coming out of his hand. And he's like, "That's from Freeman, from roofing
really?
and hand banging all the nails." And he could never. He's always like, it was just this. Yeah, he had a grip. He had a grip. That's for sure. What's that? He got a CTS-V. Oh, the car.
Correct.
That's the
Is that the car?
Cadillac.
Yeah. That's so. I was like, Evan should buy his car, but I don't know if that'd probably be a little weird. But so yeah, I think if I was to guess, I think he had a heart attack. But his blood pressure was better than mine. So what does that say? I mean, I guarantee he had a lot more alcohol in him than I did at that time. But does your blood pressure go down the more you drink? I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
It might, because you're
Typically, it increases your blood pressure.
Oh, does it? Okay. I don't know. Hey, you might want to save something of his as a memento.
So I found his hat on my poker table. I mean, I'm sure there's still stuff here. I haven't gone back out to his camper since his mom was here Tuesday. I don't know. There'll be stuff. Sono says, "Oh, go ahead."
I remember that wheelbarrow moment, waiting for the cement truck to arrive. Great video, hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really, Ethan? That's
Well, there he is, staring at the sky.
Well, he loved it. Or if that wheelbarrow wasn't there, he'd be on his back, just smoking a cigarette, just relaxing, waiting for everyone to show up, waiting for the cement. And I think he was mad. I'm like, okay, there's certain things that are out of our control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, always trying to make him happy, and it was tough sometimes. But I think that's when he was happiest. So. Fisher Matt Ryan, do you have an idea what happens if you get a speeding ticket and the person that got the speeding ticket passed away? How does California handle that? You know, I can only imagine with the state of California. I don't know. Not sure if it goes to the next of kin. Does it collect late fees?
I mean, since he was driving for you, it wouldn't come back to you, would it?
No.
Okay.
And that's the one thing I was happy about because it's a personal ticket.
Oh.
It wasn't a ticket that was work related. So the cops, this has happened twice. I haven't got nailed coming through PA. And they said, no, this was your personal decision. So this is your personal ticket. Your company's not
okay.
at fault. So that was nice. But I'm sure our insurance still probably will end up going up. Who knows?
Well, see if you can get it thrown out.
Well, I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I don't think anything will happen. You know what was funny? Nan said she got a phone call, I think Tuesday, asking for Ethan on her personal cell. Mm-hmm. Something about some class action lawsuit. I'm like, what the hell? A petition for some class action lawsuit. Fisherman Ryan says, call the agency and notify them. Huh. What if we don't? What happens? Like, I don't mind doing it. I'm just curious. I mean, I have no idea what to expect here. So... the other thing too, just kind of a side note. I know we've been working on VCL and making up some new rules, figuring out what our structure is going to be. Kind of a note for the future. I don't know if we put a gavel down. Have you guys seen the gavel? You guys don't know about the gavel.
I've seen it. I've never seen it in action.
Oh,
I thought you'd be like,
Yeah.
No
it's-
Weird
decisions
how it
being
just
made?
happened to disappear.
yeah, I thought Jimmy was gonna be like, I've heard about this gavel.
I've heard legends of it.
I saw it in
and
the blue room.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we brought that into existence because we would talk about all sorts of changes and stuff, and no one could remember, hey, did we make a decision on that? Was that final, or was that just talk?
right. How hard is it to know
Well,
when we're having a
It was
conversation?
hard.
No, we're having
Because
conversation.
everybody remembered differently. We're like, we decided on that. No,
No,
we were just talking about
no,
it. No,
you have to have conversations. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, see? Here we
I thought
go.
these days were gone. Yeah, true story. I mean, we had to have a gavel because
to make it official.
I understand why government runs the way it does. When you have multiple people, it's one thing I've learned when I first started, when I bought this building and expanded the business. Oh my God, trying to make sure everyone's on the same page. But when you're still creating something, you got to talk about it. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
brainstorm
No, you do. You
ideas.
do.
And you guys just loved using it against me. Like, well, you said this, you said that. I was like, well, I'm sorry. I offered solutions. I offered ideas, but that doesn't mean that was okay, here's our final decision. So the gavel came in. But are we going to do the final decision that VCL will only be for 60 minutes?
Oh.
Oh, dude. So I have major.
That's quite a decision.
I have major commitment issues, so I have a hard time with it. But there is some very good logic behind it to help grow the show.
Is there wiggle room in there?
There's no wiggle room, young lady. It's going to be 3 to 4. End of story. That's it.
And we're gonna structure it better. More segmented.
Nice.
We own the vehicle that he was driving. Are you going to say, Fish and Matt Ryan, that we're going to be responsible? And Gene, if you're just joining us, thank you. Better late than never. Today's show has been all about our friend Ethan, who passed away this Monday, who worked on the road for us for 6 or 7 years. And we were just going through some memories and some photos of him. And but happy you're here. We've also had some major technical issues that I think it's just the ghost of Ethan. We're going to call it Ghost of Ethan or the Ghost of Eugene. Do you guys know that story?
Mm-mm.
Did I ever tell you about that story? And I saw it on his radio in his camper. It says Eugene's. So when we were in Alabama, second or third time, I don't remember, doing a chicken coop, if there's one thing about Alabama, especially southern Alabama, it's a party area. It's probably the craziest.
I heard it's fun.
Oh, my God.
Never been there, but
It's the most we've probably ever gotten after it.
Yeah.
But didn't come closest to death. That was out west from partying. But anyways, we went into this bar with Ethan, which we knew was not going to be a good idea. But see, here's how bad we were. We're like, Ethan, you need to calm down. You need to slow down. Don't drink so much. Don't party so much. But come with us to Mudbugs, and we're going to party it tonight, right? Oh, God, he had so much fun there. Anyways, of course, he loved his bartenders. This lady, because we're Yankees, we speak a certain way, and they're Southern. He goes, well, I'm Eugene. And she didn't know how to spell it, so she spelled it Jeans, Y-O-U, space, jeans.
That was Mac. Mac was her name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Poor Mac. There's a lot more stories about that, but so what was the point to that? Yeah, Eugene's. I forgot something. Just
well,
reminded.
we got some feedback on the 60-minute decision.
Oh,
There's one that says no.
Matt would have to stay on topic for a 60-minute show. Yes, that's the point. That's the point, and that's what I want from these guys. I want them to produce the show, that they produce it. I don't do it. Next, moving.
Yeah, we have little paddles now. We can get them off topic onto the next one now. So.
Exactly. Or
Sometimes I try to keep you moving along,
I know,
and then you fight me on it.
It's only for the show, dude. None
And
of
you-
it's
it was
real.
my show.
It's like
What are you doing?
it's like last week when you bring up something I purposely said you don't bring up, but you bring it up.
did I get
so then
that?
you put me in a
don't
spot. So then
remember
I got to
that.
act like I'm all angry, even though I'm not really angry. And
Okay.
Holding
That was a
paddle up.
great.
and I just remembered these. Did you try these? So we had Dopamine Wednesday.
How'd
you
that
guys,
go?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm
those
actually
still on
able-
there from Wednesday.
No, these are from last week. I forgot to put the No, yeah, these are from today.
You just keep stacking them up.
Apparently, I'm not sure if you guys have ever tried these. This is something we saw on TikTok. We're like, there's a week we need a little edge. We had Dopamine Wednesday when they came in. I don't know if they work. I got one on each arm. I got them on my legs, going up my spine. You're only supposed to have one.
Are you serious?
No.
He's got one hiding on the back of his head.
I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
they said that you have to stick them where there's no hair, but I don't know. So
you
we
can put them on your head.
we had some electricians come out today, right, to give us a quote. We're literally giving them dopamine patches, giving them fresh eggs. We got a hell of a price.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we're gonna be actually having we're gonna do it the right way in case the city of Butner's listening in Granville County. God forbid I do anything anymore. They're running a whole new service to the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be
Good.
beautiful. We're gonna have it all lit up. All the coops will have their own power. It's gonna be
That's
amazing.
nice.
But yeah,
Did the town say anything about your ego coop? That's
no,
Kinda
thanks.
close
Thanks for
to-
bringing that up.
okay.
No, the test
Well,
coop.
you brought it up on the
No,
show.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding. No,
okay.
not yet. So now we got to move the Carolina coop over to that. Just go from this little coop to. Hold on. Speaking of the eco coop. Oh my gosh, and I did forget it. Mackenzie, maybe she can remember. She said something right before VCL today, I want to say about the Eco Coupe, and I remember going, oh my gosh, that is such a great point. Like, that's a Golden Bell comment. Do you remember what it was? It was like just about an hour ago. You said something about the Eco Coupe. It was a point. God, if you could think of it, I should have wrote
Now
it down.
you do have the special.
I have absolutely zero idea.
It was right before I asked Nan. I said, I might need a new tinfoil hat. And unfortunately, this one's the thinner tinfoil, so it's not going to work as well. It doesn't fit the same. We need to maybe.
Are you sure it was me?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. You made a good point about the Eco Coupe, and I was like, dang, that's a good one. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, we're going to move the Carolina over to the
Interesting.
in the Enchanted Forest.
I like what you're doing there.
and push it.
I approve of that.
Is that Ashland? I think they
think
maybe
so.
just
Yeah.
just changed the name a little
Google
bit.
says the deceased person's estate is responsible for settling any debts, including traffic tickets, but it can be dropped if they died before the court date, since due process can't take place. I would go ahead and call, since it could be an estate issue.
And is that our responsibility, or
It would be a nice thing to do.
he
It wouldn't
was-
or you could give it to Joyce because they might need a death certificate.
So we did. Unfortunately, we gave it all to Joyce, figuring this is what
Yeah.
she'll have to handle it. But
yeah, I would let her know, because I mean that could affect. I mean that
She did ask me about it on the way to the airport.
Yeah.
we let her know. And of course, if she needs us to do anything, we definitely can. Maybe 90 minutes. I might like Fisher Matt Ryan's thing, because how in the hell are we gonna get through our normal show in 60 minutes?
Yeah, it's already almost an hour,
Yeah.
and we've
Yeah,
just been
little-
getting started.
A little wiggle room. Because sometimes, some good stuff comes in at the end.
I guess
we might loosen up a little bit and let stuff spill. We might spar a little. I might
Once the
say
beer start
something.
cracking.
What's that?
Once the beer start cracking.
Oh, yeah. I might say something I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that. Like, you do love to push my button sometimes, and then you make me feel bad.
That's a good co-host.
No. Oh, speaking of pushing buttons, good co-host. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this show. This is actually all fake. This is a show about nothing. I knew something had to be up about last week's show where Mackenzie Miller's like, you know what? I can kind of. No, Xander does exactly what Xander should do. He goes, I texted Mackenzie.
Look at Xander.
I texted Mackenzie to tell her to argue with you. I was like, that's. Oh, Andy's gonna love you.
See, and he doesn't even have to text me to do that. I just know. I'm just that good.
Yeah, you're just that good. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I actually think I like the idea of doing the 60-minute show. Keep it on point. Keep it on track. This is going to help you guys. I think we found our replacement for Paul, finally. The person that's going to do all the video editing.
That's good.
Oh, do you have that by chance? Are you able to bring this up and show people? So Xander goes, dude, if we're going to be interviewing people for video editing, send them some raw videos and have them edit them and bring them back. I was like, that's a good idea, right? So I'm talking to this guy and having a really good conversation. He goes, send me some raw videos and I'll edit them and send them back. I was like, that's what Xander said today. So we watched. You're going to love this. I'm not sure. Do you not have it queued up?
No,
So this potential new guy edited what I would call a hard edit. It was nothing to do with chicken coops, but it had to do with us and chickens here at the shop. And I remember looking at the raw videos going, what do you do with this mess? Like, you just have this mess dropped in front of you and you got to somehow make it pretty. That's what you got to do with video editing. He did such a good job. And it was when we all got, I don't know why we did it, but we decided to get dressed up in those blow up chicken costumes and go have a race out front.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And well,
That's fun.
we videoed it, and I'm like, what are you going to do with this? Well, this guy, his name's Justin, does an amazing job. Does an absolute amazing job as a quick, like, here's what I can do. So I might like the 90 minutes too. I don't see us being able to have a show in 60
So
minutes.
we can say 60 to 90. So that gives us the wiggle room that I like. 8, 9.
But we always do 90 minutes. I need to file 60 minutes of VCL with 2 hours of Matt Rant's show.
Oh yeah.
We already do 90 minutes though. We've been going 3 to 4:30, and then wrapping it up till 5.
Yeah, we went long last week.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened last week. Other than I think you purposely wanted to push my buttons, and
Just
try
answering questions.
to get me in trouble. And I went back and listened to it. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, I was sweating.
No,
I
you're-
really thought I had done some bad stuff.
You did.
I thought I was in
told
deep
you.
I didn't even know
I
if I'd
told-
get invited back.
I told you we are not to
Cried
talk
all
about
night.
something until I am ready. And then something's
Oh,
gonna.
you looked ready.
Or I looked red. Oh, here's some good news. I don't know if you got this queued up.
Good news, thank God.
I got some killer news.
What's that?
We found this out. This also 10 minutes before VCL. I don't know if we have any evidence or proof of it. Yes, here we go. Right on point. I don't know if we're still on camera, but
Oh no.
okay, we might be able to do it. All right, here, let me so we got a video coming up that is just, I don't know what we were thinking. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to share it. Will you be able to share
I
that?
think so. Hold
You-
on.
Yeah, let us know if you can't see it or can't hear it.
Oh wait.
Oh, you finally got this
Yeah, I
screen
finally figured it
shared.
out. Wait, can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. 'Cause
Okay,
I
well
can't see it from my end,
here's
so-
if you're ever trying to interview for a video editor, give them the worst videos you have and see what they come up with, and this is one of them.
All these video files have been sitting on my drive for probably 8-9 months, and I've just been staring at it. And I sent it to him, and like 3 days later, he knocked it out.
Dude, here, let's watch it.
I like the background noise.
So kind of funny. So I agree. When I asked the guy we were interviewing, I said, "What do you like most about the video, or most about your whatever?" He goes, "The music." And then I heard that, I was like, "God, that's spot on."
Yeah.
I hope
That
you
was
guys
fantastic.
were you guys able to hear that? Because I know we've been having some issues with audio, or Jimmy's been having some issues with audio.
And did they let you in, or will you never know?
No, did you see?
I
my-
100% let him win. Don't
Yeah.
let him fool you.
Yeah, she had such a lead. She held back.
No, negative.
Oh, and Non totally held back,
Nan was in the race.
wasn't she?
Oh my God.
I don't remember seeing Nan. Oh, I guess I'm in trouble. Good thing I got her flowers.
Those legs on that chicken suit were like down around my knees. I couldn't run at all.
Okay, that's probably it. Probably so didn't look like Nan. I didn't realize Nan was even there. But listen, when it comes to competition, I don't care who it is. I'm gonna kick your butt. So hold on. What did you? No, I won that fair and square. Okay.
I
Now-
just saw a lot of potential out there.
Well, in hindsight, I wish if we knew we were going to actually do a video of it, we could have had more video shots lined up. But did you see my moves? Did you see my,
Yeah, you pushed somebody over and cut them off around the
Yeah, I
tree.
remember Mike complaining that you nudged him around
Yeah.
the tree.
Robin
There
is
was
racing.
all sorts of fouls.
Yeah, if you're not first, you're
And
last,
cheating.
folks. No, come on, dude. You can go back and watch the video. It's probably going to get uploaded.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't hear it, but I was rooting
Rooting.
for Kenzie. You couldn't hear that, Jimmy.
Yeah,
we
she
got
had
to
a clear lead.
we got to get this figured out. Why people should be able to hear that with no problem.
All right. Well, how about we'll upload it to YouTube and we'll get another million
Yeah.
views.
Oh my God! Speaking of a million views, did you see? So we talked a little bit about this last week, and the comments. Hold on, I do need to get something off my chest real quick.
Oh, wait, we need music for that or something.
Well, hold on. No, I do need to get something off my chest because
I mean, like,
When you, I
a
can't
segment.
I can't begin to tell you what it's like in my life, or maybe it's just owning any business. It is emotional roller coaster. 1 second you're down, and then you're up, and then you're
Yeah.
back down. Like,
can
it is insane.
imagine.
So yesterday, great interview. It goes into the late night. These guys just crushed it, where I really didn't have to say much. They're asking all the right questions. They're saying things. Xander, who I think he's 18 years old, already has things figured out. I'll never forget this moment. He goes to Justin. He goes, if Matt comes and asks you a question, you're already too late. Nan goes, he's already figured it out. Come on, right? That usually takes years for people to oh, go, whatever, Matt. You know. So people don't understand, too. If you want to be successful in life, you shouldn't be given the best right off the beginning. You won't be that good. You know what I mean? Come on. And then, of course, this morning, so we upload another short with the Turbo Shear, I think it was called. And the video is doing really, really well. So I'm happy about that. So great job, Xander. First comment, what am I supposed to say? Do you engage with people that are just trying to poke you? Because it's not true. And then, I don't know, what are you doing
I'm
here?
trying to get the
Do you need help?
No, I actually had the video up queued. Hold on, I'll find it.
Okay, take your time. So the first so when someone says, "Oh," well, I'll just read it. I'm just gonna read it, and I would love to get the viewers' opinions on what is the right thing to say.
This one? No, that's
No, that's it. Hold on. No. Bring that up. Bring it. So, Country Boy Life 228. First comment on this video this morning, right? So I'm so happy. I'm happy. It's trending, and then this comes in. Roy Williams called y'all. Y'all never called him back, so he got in contact with me, and I'm building him his new coupe.
Ooh.
So Nan, within 2 seconds, is like, no. We have everything on record. And so Xander's right there. He's like, dude, what do you want me to do? Oh, so here's the video right here. Yeah, thank you. And I love this video.
You know, your tool videos tend to do pretty well.
So, and I think I need to do more. And the reason why I don't do a lot of them is I feel like I'm bragging. Like, I don't like showing off. I have a hard time with the behind the scenes, even though this is probably what people would love.
Yeah.
Like, why a turbo shear?
Well, don't do too many of them, but it's a nice, I don't know. They're educational, and it's you're an expert, so it's nice to see.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I would say you're a chicken expert. You go, no, I'm just a chicken enthusiast. I don't think of myself as an expert, but I hate to say it.
Did you just cut through that roofing?
When I go tool shopping, I'm like, these people don't even know their own product.
Wait, shh! I gotta watch this.
Yeah, no. So
sorry, I'm gonna pull a Matt right now. And can anybody explain what's wrong with this video?
Jimmy was very excited.
I've been
about
waiting since
this.
6 in the morning to figure out what was wrong with this.
Matt,
video.
what do you say whenever we get feedback on a video? What is the one thing that you always tell people?
when we get feedback,
When I give you a video and there's other people in it, what's the one
audio.
comment? Nope.
Oh, am I being tested right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
This
what's
is
wrong,
exciting. Oh my God, I almost had diarrhea again. Yeah, this morning, 4 pounds. That's great.
Did you take magnesium last night?
No, Nan's like, it's your nerves. I'm like, hold on. What am I don't
Matt?
know.
You get on us all the time. About this.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
And it's something I did wrong?
Oh yeah.
Really? I didn't do anything wrong. I broke my own rules?
Yeah. What are you not wearing?
Oh, safety glasses?
No.
My
Like-
mic?
That too.
That-
Carolina Coupe shirt?
Okay, to be fair, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. And you're exactly right. And I thought about that. And I was like, that was stupid. And I've even said this morning, I need to go have these flannels embroidered. And I didn't wear it today, but I have a shop shirt. I'm going to wear it next week. If the guys were in the shop today, I was going to wear it. You're 100% right. So
Is
shame.
that what it was, the shirt?
Yes. And I remember when I watched the video, I was like, crap. You're right. And I don't know why I had a flannel on. I guess I didn't plan on filming that day. But I need you guys now to be like, yo, Matt, you got to go do a wardrobe change. So you'll have to go back and
Or
watch.
your layers, because you've taken off plenty of shirts lately.
Well, plus,
And
look
there
how
it is.
fat I've gotten. I'm a
He just wants to show his nipples. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah,
yeah.
the Matt's nipple show.
So this video, I'm showing you one of the easiest ways to cut hardware cloth. I know a lot of
I mean,
people struggle with it.
That's impressive.
A turbo shear is great, but here's the point. Did it cut through that metal roofing? I mean, that's what this is
It
meant
looked like
for.
it.
Yes, but on TikTok, everyone's like, "Oh, that cut through 26 gauge." I'm like, "Well, let's find out." 'Cause I knew it was going to, but legit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, "Well, let me show you. It cut through 26 gauge. Oh, I use 26 gauge." So our painted copper is 26 gauge. I even measured it with calipers to prove it to people. And look at the B-roll right there. That a boy, Xander. Anyways, back to the point of that comment. It's not true.
Oh, good.
Nan's like, I absolutely got back to him, but what it was is Roy Williams, who's a football player, his assistant, and they wanted to do a collaboration. Well, his collaboration score was a 0. We have our own internal scoring system for collaborations.
That's nice.
And we're like, no. So then his assistant said, well, he's willing to pay for it. So Nan's like, okay. And he wanted a Craftsman coupe. So she sent off the numbers and we never heard back. So here it's like, well, good for you, country boy. I hope you do a great job. Enjoy it, building a coupe. I'm sure you're going to probably copy ours. But y'all never called him back. The hell we didn't. So what do? Do I show proof? Do I leave it alone? What is the right thing to do here? And Xander even questioned if this is even real, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Did anyone look at Country Boy's?
Oh yeah. Oh, we
Page?
know where
Okay,
he
I was
lives.
about-
We know his blood type.
Oh, what about his social
we know.
media?
We know. We know his credit score. We know everything about this guy.
Okay. What about? I mean, is he showing off at the Coopy's building on social media? Or
Go
anything?
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have
no,
it.
No. It's not. I don't. I think it was just a troll comment, but
But he knew because we did get
That is
contacted
true.
by Roy Williams, and he's saying y'all. So I actually thought maybe it was around here, like maybe the head coach Roy Williams. But I remember this last year, and anyways, so there's that. I don't know what got that going about that video, but I'm glad you got the screen share going. But we got to figure out why.
We'll get the audio work.
Yeah, you still got some work to do there. I don't need one of those, but I now want one anyway. That's right. So that tool is awesome. It cuts right through metal. And when it comes to cutting the hardware cloth, can I help? What do you,
Reed is at Hudson's getting me chicken feed. It's always chicken related. That's the answer.
it's very unprofessional. Makes you look bad. Makes me look bad.
Maybe he can call in.
Oh my gosh!
I
Here we
sent
go.
him a picture. I mean, the kid's 19.
I know.
I send him
Yeah. Okay.
to the store all the time for chicken feed.
Thank you, JS. Don't give the negativity any time or energy. So that is typically my philosophy, is just ignore it, because that's all they're trying to do. If you actually wanted to make a point and be helpful and positive, then you would call, or you would say something, maybe in person if you actually really cared. No, you're just trying to be a dick and trying to make us look bad. And I just don't have time for it anymore. But yeah, legitimately, Xander's like, what do you want me to do? And I can only imagine what Nan or Mackenzie would want to say, but I'm just like, no, just
Well, I think you should answer actually. Because
see, that's your style.
No.
No, hold on.
No,
I remember
Xander,
this.
Xander sent me a text and said, argue with Matt. So
I did not.
that's why I had to look at my phone.
Oh, okay. No, I remember this about you because you have gone through so many bad, abusive relationships that you have been mentally
Specifically that one for sure. But
that you
but
feel
I
you
would
got to.
want, I would want other customers who read that to know. I mean,
That's
I
why
wouldn't
I
make
ask.
I wouldn't
Fair.
say a lot, just something very short and sweet.
What do you guys think?
I don't
Honestly,
know, just to answer to it.
I would have been like, we wish you the best of luck. If you need help with accessories, here's our link.
Yeah, I agree. If yeah,
I am just ignore them, because people like that, you're giving them what they want.
I know, but yeah, that leaves.
But how
a
did
little
it
seed.
work out for you? How did it work out for you? If anything, the people that will really want to do business with us will know the truth.
I don't know. It leaves a seed of doubt. I think, like, oh, they don't get back to people.
But we know it's not true.
You know it's not true.
I mean, we could delete the comment because we know that the comment is not true. We know that for a fact.
I think it depends on context. I think in this one, maybe it can warrant a response, like she was saying, just something to clear the air for the other people who are seeing it. strictly the troll comments where it's just being mean. I
Yeah.
think those can be deleted. I don't think those serve any purpose.
Yeah.
And
I like Jimmy's suggestion. I think just a real quick something about what they said, and then about the accessories, because that's a great way to turn that around.
Yeah, I mean, and Darcy kind of says the same thing. I would just say thanks for helping him out. We did contact him. He did not respond.
Yeah, perfect. And if you need any accessories, let us know.
But here's what happens.
See, that-
we know the path that this goes down. See? You hear that? Yeah, you're right, Matt.
No, if
Yes, you're right, Matt.
if it's true.
You want to put money on it?
No,
I'll put
mean,
money on
like,
it. What will happen?
I'll drive there and I'll go fight him. I don't even care.
Well, I know, but like I think that would shut him up. I think it would.
No, it doesn't. What shuts people up is ignoring them. So how did it work for you? Oh God, we should. If I had a camera of that view, exactly. My point exactly. I know these types of people, and you're right. Could have put a seed in someone's mind, but I'll be honest with you, the people that really want to do business with us, that won't stop them. Not for a chance. Go read all our reviews.
Well, that's true.
Go
because
watch
it's
VCL.
It's a tiny seed in a huge bucket of compliments.
You know, and to be, to that point, I even said, let's see how the video does. And so actually, if you guys want to go watch that video and maybe be like, go watch VCL, Matt answers you right there. Or call me. Like, that's what I like to do. I don't like to get into this back and forth like people do with Facebook.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do back and forth.
Right, but that's what happens. That's what they want. They probably want to use us as a freaking the piggyback. Be like, look at me, I build coops. I'm so cool. Versus, I'd rather go. Come on, VCL. Let me explain to you what you said is not true. That's the important part. That I cannot imagine publicly saying something that is not true, or if I did not verify. And that just might be me. That drives me nuts. There'll be a lot of times I don't.
Actually, it could have been the assistant that dropped the ball, or it likely was.
Likely was, and that's the part that pisses me off because
And
she
then-
made a decision about money that it's not her job.
Yeah, the assistant dropped the ball probably and blamed it on Carolina Coops. So this guy thinks it's the truth. I mean,
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, folks. Nan or Mackenzie, call up Mr. Williams right now. Let's get him on the air.
things do get spicy
It's not spicy. I want him to know.
after the 60-minute mark.
Please,
That's going to take me a minute to look up.
please, Mr. Williams, I want you to know we did get back to you.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
And
I don't doubt that you did.
I never spoke to Mr. Williams. Just for the record, it
Yeah,
was
the
only his assistant.
Yeah.
That's right. Which is their job. And you're right. Do you know how many times assistants
Yeah.
and architects and designers, all the people working for the
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
customer, tries to throw us underneath the
Oh,
bus?
of course,
we
yeah.
we had someone recently try to tell us to have a pre-meeting, a test meeting before we got on the meeting with their client, and they blew it. They were not ready. They just were not prepared. No, it
Wow.
was so embarrassing on their part. Because how good can chicken coop builder people be? You know what? I think you're probably exactly right.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have to get Mr. Williams on the phone. What we will do is we will email Mr. Williams and say, we're sorry that you feel this way. We just want you to know. And we have the data. We have the proof. We have the emails. And I bet you it was his assistant.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's a good idea. So that's why I like talking about it. Matt, I've been following. Oh, go ahead. Can you bring? Oh, I'm sorry. Darcy Johnson, I would want you to respond as a customer doing my research. It shows professionalism and dedication to your audience.
So that's another vote to respond to it.
I would agree. If we're going strictly out of a company view, all this does is fire up the comments to see if they can get on VCL next time. Like,
Well,
Right.
there is a strategy there, but not like that. Not a lie.
All right, Richard Oakley says, Matt, I've been following you for years, and I know how knowledgeable you are and your guests, and I tell people if you want the best information, contact you.
Yes, thank you.
very
Thank you. Yeah, and I appreciate that because, I mean, the people see it and they see through it. The other people that are scammers, copiers, You know, we got somehow Mackenzie got one on the phone. You know, I'll never forget
Ooh.
that. Ooh, what?
Oh, that one. Okay, I thought there was
So,
one. Another.
Wow,
recent
here it
one.
is, 4:15 already. So much for that 60-minute
Yeah.
show. Didn't mean to get off on a side note there. I know.
Well,
wanted-
I mean, that's the fun of the show, really.
yeah, and I wish I could
I
remember.
love side notes.
Mackenzie really made an interesting point added to the Eco Coupe. So not only, you know, is it movable, so you don't have to worry about your HOA. Go
There
ahead.
is a Valentine's Day bundle promo on it right now.
Yeah, there's
if
a
you purchase this week.
yeah. So we have a promo for the Eco Coupe. If you're interested, a great starter coupe. There was something else she said. I was like, oh my god, that's so smart.
You'll remember it tonight in the middle of the night.
This has been. I have a hard enough time remembering stuff, let alone this week. Great picture. Whose idea was it for this picture?
Jimmy's.
Yeah, boy, Jimmy. So have you seen our new art that we've been experimenting with?
No.
There, you can see a little bit right
Oh,
there.
I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
So now that I'm allowed to be free again, you know, and I can have an opinion, what do you guys think of this one? This is the first time. This is the debut on the air, live right here. Carolina Coup's Thick Chick. Does that bother you?
No.
Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
No.
Now, if we had a meeting this time last year with certain people, what would you say?
I think it's good.
The hell you would.
Oh, I would. There's
No.
nothing.
That double
come
C,
on.
that double C is not going to bother you either.
Double. Oh.
Do you understand it?
Oh, is it Carolina Coops?
No.
Actually, I don't then.
So
What's
it's
a double C if it's not Carolina
I
Coops?
guess it's, what do you guys call it? Urban or like
Is this slang?
Yeah,
slang?
it's more slang, but I like the double C as Carolina Coops. That's what we do.
I mean, I'm just too old. Sorry.
The double it's supposed to be reference that type of thick. Let me know what you guys think, because here's where I don't think it's that edgy. I don't think it's that bad, but it's the Thick Chick hemp nesting pads. Isn't she beautiful? Doesn't that picture make you
Well,
happy?
you know what I really like about it is you chose Buff Orpington. That's always loosely feathered.
True. I didn't choose this. I have nothing to do
Oh,
with this.
really?
This is the other thing that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
These guys spend half their day just AIing all day. Like, I can't imagine how much.
Matter of fact, my sister-in-law just sent me a message this past week saying, "Are Buff Orpingtons always this fat?"
Yeah.
No, just it is a bigger
They get fluffy.
bigger chicken, but they are loosely feathered.
Yeah.
Did we ever come up with a name?
Margaret.
Margaret. That's what.
Yep. So this is Margaret, Thick Chick nesting pad. So we're playing with this style of art as we're doing our rebranding. I love it, but I'm not saying that's what we're going to do. But I also have something else cooking up my sleeve that it might make sense. But the Carolina Coops Thick Chick nest pad. Oh, here comes.
Ooh, I like that.
So then we take, yeah, the Feather Fuel. That is, did we ever come up with a name for her?
Phyllis.
Phyllis?
That's good.
Phyllis for the feather fuel.
All right, so this is Phyllis.
I like that.
Feather Fuel. So that's the hemp grain to really give a boost of protein, especially when they're molting, to help the beautiful growth of feathers that we sell now.
You know, those packages look so fun. They would make good gifts. Like if you just want to give a gift to somebody who's chicken fanatic, you know, they would just be like they would enjoy opening that gift.
I agree, and
Yeah,
so I
it just
sent
looks fun.
I sent it out to a couple
Whimsical.
customers that I really value their opinion. They said pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like, "This just looks like a lot of fun."
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's move on. So we got Phyllis, we got Margaret. Here, you're gonna love this one. You take your time.
Carolina Coops Black Soldier Fly
Can you
Larva.
can you zoom in a little bit? Just zoom in.
Sustainably sourced.
You should be able to
It
zoom.
is a soldier fly larva dressed up like a soldier.
Are you originally a Windows person, Jimmy?
No.
I didn't think so.
Well, isn't everybody originally
just-
a Windows person?
Sorry, I didn't want to do it. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Thank you. You just.
Oh,
you
I
just-
like that too.
So, what's his name? Carl.
Carl.
Carl. All right. So here's
Okay.
Carl the soldier fly. Now, what do you think of this one?
I
What do you
love
What
it.
do you guys think of this one? You love it.
I do.
If we came up with this last year with,
I would love it last year.
Bull, you wouldn't.
Are you speaking about the former employee?
I'm speaking just in general.
I love that, and it wouldn't matter what somebody else's opinion might be.
Have you been drinking? This isn't
I'm
too.
serious.
This isn't too militant.
I disagreed with so and so. I agreed with so and so.
How does this not make sense? They're called soldier flies.
Yeah.
And soldier fly larva. Why wouldn't it be a soldier? Wouldn't that
And
be
when
fun?
somebody else had a problem with your American flag, I always said I love the American flag.
That I think you did. Yeah. People
Yes.
had a problem with the American
His
flags.
name is Carl, and he's a soldier he's a fly dressed up like a soldier, and it's
That's
super
right.
cute.
Do you spot anything kind of really cool about this soldier fly? It's a very, very small
Ooh,
detail.
He's got muscles.
He does, because soldier fly larva is going to give you a lot of protein, right? A lot of muscle. And then when Mackenzie came over after hours, like a good employee does, said, I'm putting in extra time here. We're sitting at our kitchen table, and I went and grabbed my dad's paratrooper hat,
Oh yeah.
and that was the patch that was on his hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would love that. That was probably when he was in jump school. So that's Carl. We got Phyllis. We got Margaret. And I think we got one more. You're going to love this. We're not done yet, but there's a method to my madness. Thank you, JS. Let me know if you guys like this, because this is not my style, but at the end of the day, it's about what really makes everyone happy. This makes me happy.
I don't see why it's not your style.
I do like old school, but there's something about all this I really... Oh, you don't have it, Jimmy?
Which one are we missing? I thought we only had 3.
Petey?
I don't think I got that one yet.
We haven't done that one yet
Yeah.
for the pellets. Petey and Penelope.
We have a Penelope, too?
Petey and Penelope for the pellets.
All right, folks. Okay, bear with me.
I love these.
You're going to love Petey. In the meantime, keep talking. I'm going to
Yeah,
show
wh-
you what you guys came up
While
with.
you're looking up that, we do have a V-Day EcoCoop promo bundle. So if you order EcoCoop between now and the midnight on the 22nd, you get some free samples of 2 nest pads, 1 bag of hemp, healthy straw, black soldier fly larva, and hemp grain.
Love it.
So get those
That's
orders
good.
in.
All
All
right.
I'm going to airdrop it. So there's one, except that this is the latest update of, I think it was Phyllis, because I said, let's make it a little bit more da-da-da-da. Oh, here's some of the ones that didn't make the cut. I guess that was too risque. But,
Oh yeah, I see a leg.
Here, send that first one again, because it came through as a text.
hold on. Where's Petey? I think that was
Petey with the pellets?
Yes. Please send that to Jimmy.
Hold on, I just got back to my desk.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were.
Actually, I just took a great phone call
Yes.
to do an existing American coop conversion to an American bunny bungalow.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what I said.
That's so nice.
Where is Petey?
Does anyone have Valentine's Day plans?
What are we, 12?
I don't know. You
God.
said you got non-flowers.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I have plans.
I don't know.
That's
Were
so-
you gonna cook for her?
Oh dear.
gonna
Well,
cook
now
for
I'm
you?
gonna have to. Now I feel like I gotta go back.
I don't know.
I don't. Do you?
How about you guys?
Do you have?
I just got soccer games all weekend, so that's
Yeah,
Oh.
because
Every
we're
weekend.
adults now.
Oh.
Do you have
Xander?
Valentine's?
I might go to dinner tonight.
He's
Oh,
still
that's so
he's still
nice.
young. He can get away with that stuff. Do you got Valentine's Day plans?
It's actually my birthday this weekend. So,
Oh,
Happy
that's
birthday.
right.
Yeah,
Geez, Sunday. It's
yeah, I told the kids I want to walk in the park.
Anya just had
for
a
my
birthday. You got a. How old are you gonna be now?
52.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is nuts. That is nuts. 52 years old. Well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Maybe we'll have to have a birthday special next
we
week.
had
Oh, I won't be
birthday-
here.
It was Anya's birthday last night, so we had dinner and cake, games, fun.
I was gonna send you the one that you said you did not get, and I don't know if should I airdrop it again?
yeah. Try that.
There it is. So this is the updated Penelope, because I asked for it to be a little bit more colorful to show off the feathers, and I don't know where Petey is. Petey's really cool.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for him. I don't know.
I got him. I found him. So I want to get to the point here. What I'm trying to tell you guys, you're gonna love this. Hold on. Damn it! How do I? What do you mean?
I might have liked the other one better.
Really?
I don't know.
What? You're killing me. Now, why can't I share this one? I want to share the PD.
We have a comment. Received my BSFL this week, and loved the quality, and the portion was so generous. Great value for the money, and a lot for £8. We'll be buying more.
Thank you. Yeah, and just to be fair, you probably ordered the ones that were supposed to be the 5 pounds, and we couldn't fit them in a 5-pound bag. And 5 pounds in a 10-pound bag just wasn't right, so we maxed out the 10-pound bag. We couldn't fit 10 pounds in a 10-pound bag, so we put 8 pounds in there and gave you guys the 3 pounds for free. But now it's officially 8 pounds. So did you just get the PD?
Yes.
Thank you. Look at this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this
So
one.
so check this out. Check this out. So that's PD, and this is going to be the for the hemp pellets.
I like
for the
that.
run material, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Dry run. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So now what I want to do, thanks to the
Mm-hmm.
power of AI or Jimmy and Xander, whatever the hell they come up with, I want to
Quincy
have
too.
I want to have all these characters come to life and be their own. Hell, they can have their own podcast
Yeah.
for Carolina Coops for all I care.
That's great.
Yeah, maybe there can be a character that when someone calls our website, they'll actually talk to Henry. I guess we can make Henrietta Pecksworth because that's our
Yeah.
chat bot. So anyways, that's just the idea, something I'm playing with. I know I'm sick. You know what's amazing is how easy this go around. It was actually almost fun. Okay, you ready for some big news?
Big news coming up.
We'll finish on this. Da 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 da. I am officially an A+ student.
Wow.
We are now part of the Better Business Bureau. We got an A+.
How many pluses?
There was a movie. A+.
Okay.
Yep. Why we have not done this all these years is beyond me. And we just got our certificate, so we'll have it all over our website. It'll help with SEO.
see.
We get stickers.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So we were accepted with flying colors into the Better Business Bureau,
Was
which
it
is
difficult or like what's involved
you
in
have
this?
no idea.
Oh, it
I was
was?
on the phone for like 8 hours.
Oh.
She called me up
Okay.
and she's like, "You're mad with Carolina Coops?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, we know you." And so
Oh,
no, it
really?
was so
That's so
easy.
nice.
It was so easy.
I love that.
They just were verifying a bunch of stuff, and I was being put to the test. I just was my typical self, and we had a great conversation.
Good. Well, congratulations.
Ooh, whoa, go ahead and read. Thank you. Go ahead and read this.
I previously bought 10 pounds from Grubly. Would rather have 8 pounds from Carolina Coops.
Thank you for that. Why, JS? I would love to hear why.
Yes. Fenstra.
And nothing
Feenstra.
against Grubly.
We interviewed them, didn't we?
They've been on the show.
Yeah.
And, I don't know why I'm getting into the chicken supplement market, but it's just happening on accident. So I'm not going to fight it.
That's for our customers. They're
right.
chicken people.
Right. And,
Kind of makes sense.
well, there's a lot of people out there selling stuff. And it's like, okay, I got to make sure whatever it is we sell is the absolute best. You see the value. And I get, like, I can only imagine what my phone is listening to us during the podcast, all these ads I'm going to get. And I'm like, they make me feel like a horrible business owner. I'm like, wow, these guys are just killing it with their social media, this and that. But then I see one little special word. It's called sponsored. We don't pay for anything. And you get all these people that are just paying for it and taking advantage of you. Now there is one for emails. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Did you look into that, Jimmy?
Not quite.
Oh, yeah. There's this thing where now you'll get emails targeted based on what you say around your phone. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely nuts.
Well, yeah. And I know you don't even want any more emails.
Oh,
You're not an email guy.
No, I do not check emails. I love my auto response. People are like, well, that was funny, but it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. So the comments. So happy birthday to Kristen.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
love the
Thank
art
you.
style of the characters. It's not that uncanny valley that AI does by default. You're right. So I tell you, Mackenzie did knock that one out of the park. There was all kinds of different things going on. And what I have asked them to do next week is I want to do a second batch of new branding of the art with our normal kind of style. And then we're going to look at it and see what happens. So,
Okay.
But I love these characters. I see them all coming together like the Muppets, you know?
I
and
like them.
Maybe we can have one come up like right now, like, you know, like Petey can just start talking and, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Couldn't
we don't
do
want
that?
them to get more popular than us.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, let me get the audio figured out first before I start adding extra stuff.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Well, I'm ready to wrap it up. I can't thank you enough for being
Thank
here. If you guys do think of it, you know, Ethan Krebix's account is still on Facebook. I know for me and many of his friends, people that we've never met that know Ethan, loved Ethan, grew up with Ethan. You guys go on Facebook, leave him a comment. I think I know we would appreciate it, his family would appreciate it. I think it was just so important that, you know, his mother and father knew how much he was loved and how positive and the effect he had on people.
There's a ton of comments on there.
It's just
Lots
good.
of love.
It's going to hit hard next week when we're on site, but, you know, you guys help us get through it. So thank you
you.
very much, guys. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. I will not see you next week. I'll be in Florida working, not a vacation. Okay. So please don't start. We're going to be down learning.
I just want you to take a vacation. I'm sorry.
There's
you
no,
can't.
when you own a business, there's no such thing as a vacation. I don't want a vacation. Okay. But we're going to be, Nan and I we got meeting after meeting after meeting. We got cool things coming up.
Good.
But more importantly, we're going down to the Builders Show. I'm not sure if any of you guys are going to be there. It is a massive, massive show for builders, but we learn so much. But more importantly, we do a lot of networking. And through that networking, we can have that benefit, go out to our customers. So again, guys, have a wonderful, safe weekend. Later.
Thank you. Bye.